I want to show you something really cool that we've been working on. And it's something that it's this project that we started to develop, seeing a need to help our clients become more proactive when it comes to identifying illicit behavior within their organizations. And the interest of this project has been quite strong, especially in Europe, as new regulation is requiring additional oversight in banking and trading. And the people who have seen this and started working with this, some really great feedback. Our early usage of Insight has been really promising. We'll be able to find potential pockets of risk for our clients. And I just want to bring up Jordan Domash up to the stage, our Insight lead.
Thanks, Andrew. Relativity grew up in a reactive world, right? E-discovery is a reactive problem. There's an event of some kind, a litigation, investigation, government inquiry, that could have happened potentially years ago. And relativity is used to sift through that massive potential pool of data and find what's specifically relevant to the matter at hand. Insight is about taking that same suite of technology and all the capabilities that you have built and applying it to proactive workflows like compliance and monitoring. Let's look at an individual regulated organization that has a big compliance challenge. They have maybe 1,000 traders, and those 1,000 traders are generating 250,000 communications per day across numerous platforms, email, audio, a half a dozen chat platforms. And those conversations are flowing from one platform to another. And they have a small team, 5 people, to sift through all of that content, to find what's specifically relevant, to follow those conversations from platform to platform. How are they possibly going to do that? They're in way over their heads. And this obligation to detect abuse is real. Hundreds of billions of dollars in fines have been allocated to global banks. In Europe in particular, there's been a massive increase in regulation, only increasing this obligation with MiFID II, MAR, and a number of other regulations. So how do we do this in Relativity? How do we help this problem? Well, the first thing we do is push all of this data into Relativity on an ongoing basis, automatically. Once this data is in Relativity, we're making it searchable automatically. We're automatically indexing it, and if you have any Relativity scripts that you run post-ingestion, we're allowing you to run those automatically, all in the Insight workflow end-to-end. We're giving you the capability to create rules, lexicon-based rules to define the type of content that's relevant to you. When data is ingested, and after it's made searchable, we're gonna run those rules, flagging the content that's specifically relevant to you. So if you have a compliance team, all you have to do is log in every morning and review those alerts, starting with a massive pool of hundreds of thousands of documents and only logging in to see those few alerts, all automatically. This is what Insight looks like in Relativity. Here's the rule definition page. The first thing that we're gonna focus on is you create the rule and you create the rule name. This specific example is at-risk customers. This is a rule we use internally. We monitor all Relativity support calls and emails, and we proactively identify customers that are not happy with the level of service that they're getting. Once you create the rule name, you define the searchable set that the rule runs on. This defines the population for this specific rule. You can create a rule for an individual, a geography, a department. It's a saved search in Relativity, so you have the full flexibility of the platform. You have the option to enable term searching. This is where you create all the lexicons that are specific to this rule. You customize all your search terms. This specific rule has 40 terms associated with it. You can use regular expressions, proximity searching, fuzzy searching. The full Relativity searching capabilities are available in Insight. The last part of the rule is the actions. Actions are what happen to documents that match the rule. This specific rule has tagging and batching associated with it. Tagging will allow you to tag a document so you can audit it, so you have an audit record, and you can filter on that tag. Batching connects to the Relativity batching framework, allowing you to organize a complex review with many alerts and many reviewers. So that's a quick end-to-end overview of Insight. We allow you to automatically ingest your data, make it searchable, create your rules, run them automatically, and generate alerts. So all you have to do every morning is log in and review those few alerts that were generated from the communication that happened yesterday. We have a booth right outside in the exhibit hall. We'd love to give you a full demo. Thanks.